So I mentioned before that I'll probably never catch up to One Piece, and I think there was one part in the short that I made months and months and months ago that said a part of me would be ripped out, which is actually kind of extreme now that I think about it. But aside from that weird phrasing, I've been still reading the Dressrosa arc, and it has been, I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of bored. I've been kind of bored, and it's not because the story's bad, the characters, or anything like that. It's the tournament setting for me. The Coliseum battles, I'll be honest, I was not feeling them. The characters are great. Cavendish, Bartolomeo, Rebecca, everything outside of it also has been pretty good. But it's just the Battle Royale tournament style. I just feel like, I don't know, just something about it isn't clicking with me, and I can't explain it. But I feel like now we're getting somewhere with spoilers ahead, for anybody who hasn't caught up to One Piece or caught up to this part of One Piece. Sabo and well, just the backstories in general with Rebecca's father Kairos, as well as just all the developments going on right now outside of the tournament now that Luffy's gone and Sabo stepped in for him, as well as my man Usopp stepping up to the plate. Because before I was just like, Usopp, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? I wasn't as disappointed in him as probably people were when they were reading this arc weekly, but still I was just like, Usopp, what are you doing, man? You are messing around way too much. And saying like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, come on, you're in a serious mission. Like, come on, man. Come on. Man up a little bit. I'm not telling him to man up like 100%, but just man up a little bit. But now that the Coliseum has completely been destroyed, thank God, I was just so glad we're out of that Battle Royale tournament. It just didn't feel like One Piece at times with this whole thing. The characters were great, but the tournament setting, I just was not feeling it at all. But with this birdcage thing, Doflamingo enacting this birdcage situation and, basically placing bounties on the Straw Hat and other people's heads like Kairos and King Riku and Rebecca. And I forgot who else, but I know a couple other people are in that law as well, And I'm just glad to see that we're finally getting somewhere different. And it feels like, the stakes are going to raise up a little bit more. And again, it's not because I wasn't enjoying it. What am I saying? Why am I justifying myself? I wasn't enjoying One Piece. I wasn't enjoying this specific part of it, and it, to be honest, One Piece is an adventure story. It doesn't really need a tournament to be exciting event and all that. Just have a great adventure with whatever you do within it. I guess if it involves a tournament, it could be cool, but I just wasn't feeling it. It was putting a real damper on my enjoyment of this arc because I've heard Dressrosa is great. From a friend of mine and a bunch of other people, Dressrosa is like one of the best arcs in the series. But I just wasn't feeling it. The beginning was great. The tournament, once you got into that, I was just like, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. But now it feels like we're getting some really good stuff. And I'm excited for the developments happening later. This is just a bit of a catch-up video I wanted to make for really no reason at all. I just had to rant about it. What do you guys think?